Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your reading for September the 16th through to the 30th. So we're moving from Virgo season into Libra season. Yes, Libra season. And I've been saying that a gazillion times and I just had to second guess myself for a second there. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for you. Oh, that card just fully jumped out. Okay, we have, speaking of jumping out, the Ace of Acorns, creative force and confidence. This is the Ace of Wands, which is a very Aries energy. You can see by that ram that's come in. So boom, activating, starting something new, getting the confidence to do something. This could be very creative energy for those of you who are really creative, but just new goals, starting something, like just getting really motivated is just a really fantastic energy to come through with this. So let's see. I think the universe is wanting to give you a bit of a confidence booster to kind of get you going with this. So let's see what's shifting and changing. For Cancer. What is shifting and changing for you? The cards are like fully jumping. Okay, so we've got 1 to 7 Mars Leo. Oh, got a few hidden here. 1 to 3 Sun Aries, Cup 7 Moon Scorpio. Okay, interesting. So there's been some potential good results or waiting for some results to come in. And this has opened up, like looking at a whole heap of options. You know, the picture is still forming. What is the best thing to choose at this moment in time? But the 1-3 Sun Aries, again, a lot of Aries about taking action with some of the choices that you've made. You might be getting some really positive results coming in with that, which feels really good. We've got 1-7 Mars Leo, so getting yourself in a better position. Absolutely. With those good decisions that you've made or choices that you've made. So yeah, fantastic, because when the Cup 7 comes in, some of them are good, some of them are not so good, but I think that you've made, you know, some good choices here. So yeah, wow. Okay, a lot of Mars, Aries energy, fiery energy, but we do have Moon Scorpio coming in as well. And that's kind of what I was getting, is that this is kind of a byproduct of that full moon in the sign of Pisces, which felt like something kind of was enlightened within your mind. You saw something with a different perspective, and it's kind of gone right. It's got you inspired or motivated in some way. So interesting. So let's see. So Cancer, this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Cancer. Just take what feels right, leave the rest, check in with your intuition. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. The link for that is in the description box below. And the link to any other of my services are also in the description box below. Okay. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. I just had to get the right frequency into the cards there. All right. 9 of Pentacles, looking good. Very independent energy, doing things on your own terms. Might be a little bit stressful, but, you know, taking a big leap of faith here with this, which here you are in the recent past, the Cancer energy. Let's see. Again, the 7 of Wands, getting yourself in a better position. Okay, there's some surprising little unexpected things that are coming through with this. So let's see. Ooh, lots of messages coming in and celebration around it. Okay, the 2 of Wands, there's some hesitation. So I feel like it's almost like you are convincing yourself to do it, or if you have already taken this initial first step and then you kind of want to backtrack and go, oh, whoa, hold on. So but then there's messages like this is the right thing and you should be celebrating it. So let's see. We got the 9 of Pentacles. This is the situation. 9 of Pentacles is where you've kind of, like I said, with this Ace of Acorns, which is the Ace of Wands, you've activated something or stepped into something or said unapologetically, this is what I want to be doing, I desire. So you've kind of asserted yourself. The 9 of Pentacles is where you're doing this on your own. You know, it's very Aries energy, which is all about me. You know, me. I'm doing this because this is what I want. And so the 9 of Pentacles is a very, you've done something on on, like I said, independent, but it's on your own terms. So you're reaping the benefits of that, or at least, you know, seeing some abundance within your world as a result of, you know, taking action with some things. It is crossed by the Nine of Swords. So it's almost like, okay, now it's kind of stressed you out that you've done this. You might be having a little mini freak out about it, because it's like, ooh, that was a big, with the full energy, it was like wanting to take, and if you haven't done this, you're thinking about it, but there's this big leap of faith that sits, lies in your conscious mind here with the Fool. I can see some hesitation, some indecision, like, should I, will I, won't I, should I, shouldn't I, is this the right thing to be doing, should I just jump into this? But the Fool card is like press the reset button. It does like to travel light, and it's kind of very much like you're just stepping into the unknown and starting something new, taking a leap of faith. We have at the base the Ten of Pentacles. So this is where, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is you potentially moving away from an energy that's been quite secure, or something that you've achieved. You know, something's reached an achievement or done well, or you've kind of, you know, yeah, it's kind of, the Ten of Pentacles is, it's reached a really good stage. So you kind of feel like I've built it up to be this, and it's feeling good, and now I'm really ready to take a leap of faith into something else. You know, I'm kind of possibly done with that old energy. You know, it's done well, but it's time to move on from it. But it's scary to move on from the Ten of Pentacles because that feels so stable and secure. So, you know, it is a pentacle energy. So this could be where, you know, thinking of making big shifts to things that like have been big commitments, or that you've, you know, it can be anything to do with the element of earth. So it can be to do with your work, it can be to do with your home, just anything that where you see yourself at in life, just in general. With the Ten of Pentacles, it can be a relationship. It can be all sorts of new things that you just, it's like, boom, stepping into this very exciting new energy. In the recent past, you've been harnessing your energy here with the Cancer card, the Chariot coming in. This is your major arcana, as I'm sure a lot of you already know. And this is where you're harnessing your energy. You know, one part of you says do it, the other part says no, or it's just like trying to get the two energies to come together so that you can move forward. It's like, it's kind of a lot of willpower, you know, this emotional surge to kind of like go, yes. So the Chariot card, I feel like you're gathering your strength, you're gathering your forces, you're kind of coming back to yourself, playing to your strengths, and kind of trying to bring something into a single focus or direction here. Now, in the near future, you're coming up against the Devil, so you might come up with a major block, like fear block, or all the reasons that this Nine of Swords is completely freaking out or stressing about it or worrying about it. The Devil energy is going to come and go, well, you really shouldn't be jumping off this ledge and starting something new. You've got this really stable thing, the Ten of Pentacles. Why would you do that? Why are you moving on from something that feels so solid? And all these kind of, you know, things with the Devil, you kind of suddenly might come up against the put the brakes on, scared, don't want to do this, because it feels like it's a big thing you're stepping into, you know, and there's no guarantees with it, but it just kind of feels right. But we have you here with the Seven of Wands. And the Devil energy can also be where you've potentially stayed in an energy for too long. So you're ready to take a leap of faith, and the longer you stay in that energy, it's going to just feel more and more stuck. So the universe is going to put the squeeze on until you kind of take this activated change and step into this new energy that's coming in. But this is you, very determined. I feel a lot of determination and strength coming from you in this reading here, Cancer, because you're at the Seven of Wands, you're like elevating, determined to get yourself in a better position and elevate. There's an ascension or an elevation of status of some sort, or just, you know, feeling stronger to take something on or be able to defend. The Devil can be people going, why are you doing that? You know, like putting up blocks, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. So, and this is where you might have to defend what it is that you want to do, or where you just need to defend your space or just be strong enough to do this. So a lot of strength and endurance coming in with that. Energy surrounding you got the Five of Swords. So there is a little bit of conflict around whether this is just other people disagreeing with you or not being on the same page, or that there has just quite literally been some kind of fight or fallout, or just not feeling like there's things resonating with other people. Maybe you just have very different opinions on things or coming from different angles, different paths of life. But the Five of Swords is just there's a little bit of conflict around, and I feel like that's going to be associated with this devil energy. And so it may be something that you've really been, this could be internal conflict inside your mind, it's something that you've really been struggling to overcome. The yes, I want to do this, or no, you can't do it kind of energy that comes in with this. But, it may be that if there is a particular conflict in your life that is, causing a bit of trouble or drama, that you are finding new solutions to that. That's another thing that comes through with it. So we have as a hope and fear the temperance energy. So this is the card of restoring balance, because it does feel like there's a little bit of something that's out of balance here, but that's okay, because I feel like you're able to move on from it. And the temperance energy is where things start to flow. It can be health issues or healthy relationships or healthy balances, because we've got the devil energy. That could be like something that's quite toxic, or so the temperance energy, it's like it's an alchemical process that it just restores calm and balance, and it's like an alchemical shift and change, but it does require patience. But look at all these messages coming to you here. The Page of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the pages are bringing messages, and it's saying celebrate. Messages from friends are coming in left, right, and center here. This is supporting energy from the universe. It's kind of saying, it's time to celebrate what this new energy is that's bubbling over and you're getting excited about, and you might be feeling very differently about it, or really wanting to kind of work on this, develop it, plant this seed. Where could this be going? There is celebration around it. So the universe is saying, hey, I know there's conflict and fear, but there's also, it's just like you can do it kind of energy. And so these messages might come in out of the woodwork, where it's just like, surprise offers that could come through, and where it feels like, okay, now the world is my oyster. I can move forward with something. It's just there's going to be some messages coming through, good news coming in with this Cancer, with these messages and celebration around it. So I can see there's hesitation here with the Two of Swords, about stepping into this or making a decision that comes through. And I would say that the universe is just kind of really helping you with this, with these messages, really positive messages or good news that comes through with it. If you're waiting for a decision is pending, and it's kind of like, oh, it's been a long time, I feel like there's good news coming through with that as well. So, yeah, I think, if you are really hesitating about stepping into this, or you're waiting and it's kind of stressing you, waiting for a result, I think you're kind of being, the universe is really guiding you here into the right direction. So we've got, my healing is already in process. This is your affirmation card. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. Absolutely beautiful. So it's kind of just saying let go of any fears and doubts, open to any kind of healing that's coming through. Again, like a lot to do with forgiveness. This one says I'm willing to forgive. Okay. Forgiveness of myself and others releases me from the past. Forgiveness is the answer to almost every problem. Forgiveness is a gift to myself. I love that bit. I forgive and I set myself free. Absolutely lovely. So if there's been some kind of conflict as well, this Page of Cups can represent an apology or a message of sincere, heartfelt message of love, where now we can move forward and just have the synergy in the relationships, and it can all just start to feel like something gets resolved, which is another energy that comes through with it as well. So there's a really, really positive resolution here to something that you felt quite stuck with, something that you felt conflicted about, and something that you really want to step into that feels new. So let's look at your charm. Oh, okay. I love it. You've got the beautiful horse here, and horses are all about the direction that you're heading in, or something is heading in your life. This is very free. It's a little bit like let down your hair, release that freedom of your spirit, go wild, trust yourself. And yeah, it's you're getting liberated from this conflict, this devil, this stress, this worry here with this beautiful horse here. It just looks totally free and it's untamed. There's something untamed about it, like an untamed spirit. So frolicking with joy and spirit, it's a lovely energy. And so there's going to be something here very beautiful to celebrate. So that's it, Cancer. That's your reading. I feel like you're really overcoming something big here with the devil. And that in itself is a huge cause for celebration, which is really fantastic. So, yeah, I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now. We're going to see you come up against the devil, but then there's all these messages that come through that help you overcome it, or some good news that comes in that you're celebrating. So where is this all going? Because this Ace of Acorns just wants you to activate and start things, set new goals and initiate energy. And so with the Fool card, it's stepping into a lot of new and fresh and enthusiastic energy. So let's see what's coming in with this, wanting to get yourself in better position with things, situations, people. Let's just see where this is all going further into the future. Is it being supported by the universe? What sort of paths are opening up, or who else is coming in, or opportunities are coming through with it? We're just going to delve deeper into the reading, scratch beneath the surface, see if there's any other energy that needs to be clarified or is hanging around that you need to know about. And we're also going to ask the best way to manage and work with the energy, because it feels like, there is this real sense of holding your nerve with it, because it's like what you want to do, but it's like coming up against the devil, the fears or the blocks that are coming up. It's just about holding your nerve and then getting to the good results. So that's the best way to kind of make the most of this energy, and the best way to work with this energy to get the optimum results. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over. The link is in the description box below, and I usually pin the links to the comments as well. Links to my other services are also in the description box below. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support the channel, helps with the growth of the channel. I do love to read your comments, and take care, Cancer.